All right, fellas, that is awesome, man. Oh, them redfish were playing. I watched these. I don't know if, I hope they showed up on camera, but at first I thought maybe they were running from me. But no, they were going in circles. They were chasing each other. They were chasing each other. Turn this thing. And, but I've seen several, but I mean the water, I think it's 3 foot deep right here. And I could see them clear as can be. Looking straight down. Yeah, come around here where my people can see you. Don't be so shy. But yeah, there was 3 of them right here, and they were just swimming in circles right there. And I finally got one to bite. I've kind of throwed at some in this ditch and whatever, but it takes so long for this bait to go down. But I hate to put a heavier jig head. I just have so much success with this really light jig head. I think it just looks so much more natural than a heavy jig head. And plus I'm anticipating maybe finding some shallower water here in a little while. Well, I'm just going up right now. I hadn't got to where I want to go. And so another reason I didn't want to put a heavy one on, because you get a heavy one, you get in shallow water, and then it kind of sinks and hits the ground, and it don't float right. But well, fella, you are just a nice fish. Just a nice fish. Heavy. But thank you guys for coming out. I did not say that already, but didn't have a chance. All right. Look at this guy. Just look at that beautiful fish. Let's turn backwards. I always give my same screenshots all one way. Let's see if we can get them a different way. Maybe with the bait in its mouth. Like, hey, I wonder what this guy's gonna be fishing with today. No, you don't know. Maybe I'll change. Maybe we'll do something different. But in case some of you guys wonder why I always go with that bait, I'm gonna say it again, because I'm always getting new people. He'd be 25 inches. Just a nice heavy fish. But I went about 10 weeks in a row, and the footage is all in my channel there, of just trying different baits. Every week I tried a different bait, and this bait was the winner. They all caught fish, but this one just seemed to be the best, the easiest to throw. It caught the less wind. And incidentally, it's one of the cheapest ones out there, so that helps too. When it's better and it's cheaper, why not use it, you know? So all right, guys, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna go. There's a little lake over there that y'all seen me fish a few times. I'm working towards it. We got a lot of wind, but I'm up in this little ditches, and the wind is kind of blocked from it a little bit, and the water is so clear and it's so bright. This is the last day. We're supposed to get partly cloudy skies tomorrow, so I figured I better come out. It's the middle of the day too. I waited because it was cold this morning. All right, enough talk. Let's move on. No, oh my, oh, heartbreak hotel, call medic. I think I'm gonna have the big one. Elizabeth, I'm having the big one. That was oversized anyway, but we gotta pop it in there. But oh, I just got to this, well, start of this lake, so maybe we'll have one that'll suck it in and actually hook up. But oh, that would have been an awesome clip to put in my video, but I know he was too long. But all right, let's move on to the next one. All right, fellas, he ran from me, and he's watching me the whole time and still fell for it. Man, you're not the brightest light bulb there is around, are you, feller? Good thing, because we need some dummies, because I've had some smarties. I've had some that were well educated. I had that one, I sure don't know. I want to put it in my video, but I don't know how exciting it had been for you guys. I sat there for probably 5 minutes just constantly casting at one, and he was plenty oversized, I'm sure, but he was the only thing in that hole up there. I went up and I went and made a big circle, and the water's crystal clear, and there was not another red in that whole hole. He was a king of the place up there, but I throwed it by him, and I seen him way far off. I don't think he saw me unless he ran. He could have been running in front of me, but once I got to that hole, I stayed in the ditch, and I was seeing him way out there. He wouldn't take it. He swam right in front of the kayak. Wouldn't take it. But this fella took it. Settle down, guy. I know you don't know what to do. You didn't know what to do a while ago. Well, maybe you were just made to get on my line. Yeah, he's just a good little 21-inch thick and very, very good. Very good fish. Very good fish. All right. Well, we just barely come out of a cut and got into this kind of like a little duck pond here. We were in probably on the last video y'all seen, and I turned around, I got out of here because I didn't want to stir this end up. And a good thing, because that's where we got what we got so far. Well, let's see if we can get one more. All right, guys, let's move on. All right, that did it. Oh, he swam under me, and I just chunked out there. I said, oh, he stormed off, I mean, super fast. He wasn't playing. All right, take me away from this here duck blind. I do not want to get around them. There's probably sharp stuff on there, and I don't want more holes. Get away from there. Exactly what I don't want to happen here. Hey. All right. Oh, we'll be all right. All right. Well, this is where we left off on the last video, was right at this duck blind. Then I went down and caught that one for a bonus. Well, I'm glad I hooked on this guy. We don't have him yet, but I mean, that wind really starting to blow, as you see from a different wind. And boy, I ain't seen how he's hooked yet. And he's just right to the top of the mouth. He's not through and through, so we don't know if we'll get him or not, but he's a good fish, guys. Oh, I know y'all gonna hear that wind, but that'd be just like if you were out here with me. This Rhodes mic is pretty good, but it don't filter all the wind out. All right, it ain't to the top of the mouth. I just saw he might be hooked in the bottom of his mouth, look like. I don't know. But anyway, you settle down, guy. I want you to get on this here craft. Oh no, don't go bouncing right when we start pulling you up. That's not when you do it. Get all that out of your system before we get you up here. All right. So what do we got here? Just another really nice 25 and a half. Probably we turn that tail. That is a nice fish. And I know this video again is not super long, but being that wind just hit me so strong, it's probably blowing about 15, and it may jump up to 20 before it's all over with. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it, guys. But that's a pretty good day. I mean, a really good quick, because I hadn't gone, but from, you see on the other side of that there's a little ditch that goes up, and that's when I caught one of those, and then I come in, and so get your 3, you know, in that short of time. That's a blessing. So praise the Lord for the good fishing today. And I do want to thank you guys for coming out again. And I just want to say God bless, and we will see y'all next time, good Lord willing.